Yeah, today we'll be going into solving exercise 1G in Essential Maths as Senior Secondary School. We'll be considering number 1 and 5. Under this particular exercise, we are to add and subtract numbers in base 2. That is binary numbers, addition and subtraction of binary numbers. So we have exercise 1. We are going to consider exercise number 1 and number 5. Then we will solve any other exercises from any other day. So today our focus is on number 1 and number 5. Number 1 is for addition, while number 5 is for subtraction. So let's go to our solving board. Our solving board is here. So now let's consider first of all solution. Number 1, we have 1010 plus 111. They are all in base 2, remember. So the solution is going to be 1010, then 1 under in base 2, under base 2, 1, 1. Remember we are adding. So this is how the addition under base 2 works. It should be understood clearly that a number in base 2 should only have 2 digits, 0 and 1, because all the digits are supposed to be 1 less than the base. So 1 less than the base in base 2 is only 0 and 1 as digit. So first of all, let's start from the right hand side. You are adding 1 plus 1, which is 2. And if you should write down 2 here, it will be equal to the base, which is not supposed to be so. So what you are going to do is that you divide that 2 by 2. 2 divided by 2, you have 1, remainder 0. So you write down the 0 and move the 1 to the next place. You add here, it will be 2 plus this one is 3. Then if you write 3 here, it will be against the number basis because it will be greater or equal to greater or equal to the base. So you still divide that 3 by 2. You have 1, remainder 1. So you write that 1 here. Then the next one, the one that you divide 3 by 2 and you take it to this place and you add there, it will be 2. If you write 2, you have 2 equal to the base. So what you do is that you divide this 2 by 2. You have 1 remainder 0. You write down the 0. Then you carry that 1 that you divide 2 by 2 and you add here and you have what? 2. If you should bring down the 2 here, you are going to have a number equal to the base. So you still divide by 2. 2 divided by 2, you have 1, remainder 0. So you write down the remainder. You carry that 1 that is there, that you got, to this place, and 1 plus nothing will give you 1. So you have this in base 2 as your answer. Exercise 1G number 1. The answer is 10010 in base 2. So let's consider our number 5 now. This one is in subtraction. So our number 5 is as follows. 1001 minus 111 in base 2 or in base 2. So we are having 1001 111 minus in base 2. So first of all you need to do here is that 1 minus 1 is 0. You have 0 here. Then 0 minus 1, it cannot. So what you need to do now is for you to have taken In normal numbers, we call it borrow, but in an ideal situation, it is not borrow. It's a bundle of a number that was counted down to this side. Let me illustrate what I'm trying to say. For instance, now, if you have 34, now you are subtracting it to let me say 16, all in base 10 countable numbers. I am just using this to explain what is going to happen here so that you understand what I'm talking about. So if you have now 13 minus 4 minus 6, it cannot. So what you need to do is that it is this in base 10 that you are taking to add to this 14, and you are not borrowing anything. So if you are taking this 10 to add to this, it's as good as you are moving a bundle of 10 out of this 3. So what will be remaining here will be 2 and not 3 again, A bundle of 10 is out of this. Is what I'm saying in essence is that there are 3 bundles of 10 in this 3 here. So when you take one of the bundle, you will be left with 2 bundles. So that 10 that you are taking, you add it to 14. You will have you add to 4, you have 14. Then 14 minus 6 will give you 8. What is remaining here is 2, and 2 minus 1 will give you 1, which the answer will be 18 in base 10. But in this case now, we are talking about in base 2. So since this cannot multiply, since this cannot, 0 cannot you cannot minus 1 from 0, you are coming here to borrow a bundle, but here too there is no bundle because it is 0. So the bundle, there is a bundle here. What you are moving here to this place will now be 2. So when you place it here, you still move one of the bundle and you have it here as 2. So 2 minus 1 will give you 1. What is remaining here? What is remaining here is you move one of the bundle. So what is remaining here is 1 of the bundle. 1 minus 1 we are going to have 0, which is as good as nothing. So this one you have moved it already. So your answer now is going to be in base 2 as the final answer. So therefore 1001 in base 2 minus 11 in base 2 is equal to 10 in base 2 as the final answer. Thank you all. Please, you can share, comment, and like, subscribe to my channel. Please, I beg of you. Thank you. If it is useful, I'm expecting more questions and recommendations and corrections in a case I might be wrong or I might have gone out of place. Thank you.